Hey guys, I'm Mpamek Chambers, and today here on the beautiful Blouberg beach in Cape Town, you will witness our 5th elimination round where we introduce you to 2 new teams who will go head-to-head in a fight for their spot in the quarterfinals. In this series, we have 12 school teams competing in 26 radical and exhilarating challenges. It's all quite simple. We've created a series of elimination rounds where 6 teams will go home and 6 teams will go through to the quarterfinals. After the quarterfinals, 3 teams will be left in the semifinals. Then finally, 2 teams will face off in the finals where only 1 team can win. That team will take the trophy and the honor back to their school, the prestigious title of the Unsinkable Class of the Year. Come and join us on this epic journey because this is Challenge SOS. The past 2 weeks saw Team Blouberg and Team Intaba face off in 2 outdoor challenges, an acrobatic branch battle and a radical raft challenge. Let's see what happened. The last member of Intaba on the zip line. Whoops! And Team Intaba had to leave. Congratulations! And Team Blouberg is going through to the quarterfinals. Today we're back at Blouberg Beach in Cape Town where our 2 new teams will be battling it out in our beautiful ocean on stand-up paddleboards, SUP for short. Today is a brand new day, and a brand new day brings about 2 new teams who will be faced with new challenges. Let's go meet them.
My name is Zara Sagede. I am 14 years old. I am in Melkbos Strand High School and I'm in grade 8.
Hallo julle, my naam is Nico Dian Hammond. Ek is 14 jaar oud. Ek is van Melkbos Strand Hoërskool in graad 8.
My name is Casey Butler. I'm 13 years old. I go to Melkbos High and I'm in grade 8.
Ek is Kyle Thuis. Ek is 15 jaar oud van Melkbos Strand Hoërskool graad 9.
I'm Ethan Dudley, 14 years old, grade 9, student at Gardens Commercial High.
My name is Kiara Erasmus. I am in grade 8. I am 14 years old. I attend Gardens Commercial High School.
My name is Rais Orange. I'm grade 8. I attend Gardens Commercial High and I'm 14 years old.
Gamalam Apwebalan, different Gardens Commercial, and I'm 14, different grade 8.
I don't know exactly what today's challenge will be, but I'm very thankful that I'm going to be on Challenge SOS, and I'm kind of nervous and excited.
I'm very confident in my team. Ethan loves swimming. Apiwe is a good swimmer, and Kiara loves running.
Ek is baie opgewonde om hier te wees, want ek hou baie van die strand en ek hou baie van buitemuurse aktiwiteite te doen, om dit buite te doen en spesiaal teen die ander skool, want ek hou baie daarvan om nuwe mense te ontmoet en ja, hulle lyk soos 'n goeie span en ek dink ons gaan 'n goeie kompetisie hê vandag.
When I arrived this morning, I was very excited, but then I got nervous when I saw the people we were about to compete with. But then thoughts came up in my head thinking we have the potential to actually beat them. And my team members are very courageous. They know what they came here for, so am I. So they gave me motivation.
Welcome Team Amanzi and Team Ihlathi. So are you guys ready to paddle yourselves to the quarterfinals? Yes! Awesome. I love that spirit. Now, Niku, Team Amanzi's name means water. So I assume you guys are quite comfortable out here.
Yes, we're proud to be here in ons gaan dit wen.
Lekker. I love that energy. And you, Kiara, what does your team name mean and how are you guys feeling?
We feel excited and honored to be here today. My team name is Sad Forest, and we survived because of water. So we're ready to win this challenge.
I love that energy. So guys, here we are at the beautiful Blouberg beach, ready to have some what? Come on guys, what do we have here on Challenge SOS? Fun! Yes, fun. Now, Kyle, what do you think today's challenge is?
I think today's challenge is a sub-challenge.
You're right, it is a sub-challenge, but that's not all. You guys will be competing in a head-to-head race. Each team will be given a subboard and a paddle. 2 team members will then run across the beach to the other side to go and collect a flag. Then those 2 team members will grab their boards and paddle and get into the water and race all the way to Small Bay behind us. There they will collect a flag and then sup their way back to the shore to tag the next 2 team members. Those 2 will then repeat the same steps. Now, the team that crosses the finish line first ends this challenge and is the winner. Got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Now guys, I do have a few tips for you. Kyle, please pass me the paddle. Tip number 1, make sure that the paddle blade is dipped in the water fully before you start to pull, because you're going to need all the power you can get. And always make sure that the tips are facing upwards. Tip number 2, use your core muscles when you're pulling because it'll give you extra strength, but also make sure you don't get tired too quickly. Tip number 3, if you can't stand on the board, then kneel. If you're going to kneel, always make sure that your knees are bent and use your feet to keep the board as stable as possible. You should not let your board wobble because then you will fall off and that will be quite a disaster for yourself and your team. Now guys, remember the ultimate title is up for grabs. So teams, you have a choice. You can either sink or yes! Rale amogela gape mo elimination round ya rena ya botlhano mo Challenge SOS in the beautiful Western Cape. Mona di teams tsa rena Ihlathi le Amanzi di tlo lwantshana for tlotla ya dikolo tsa bona. Ke ra yona title e lakatjang haholo ya Unsinkable Class of the Year. Di team tsa rena di ikemiseditse go lwantshana in a head-to-head stand-up paddleboarding race. Le gone ya jo ba ikemiseditse go tsena ka mo metsing a tonyago gobane ge ke fetsa go bolela nako ya bona e a thoma. Right guys, now is your time. Put your action cams on and stand by your boards. Action cams on. All right guys, ready, steady, sink or swim!
Nick and I started the challenge.
Me and Raiz were the first people who ran for the flag. He was the fastest and I was depending on him. And then we saw Team Amanzi struggling a bit and then we ran as fast as we could.
The first flag was easy to unclip, I had no problems.
Ek en Casey was die eerste om die challenge te begin. Ek het die vlag gaan haal.
And both our teams are off to a pretty fast start with Team Ihlathi in the lead.
We were in the lead when we started running and I felt happy.
Then we went to get the tub. And we went to the water.
And now our teams are head-to-head as they get into the water.
Toe ons in die water inkom, toe was ons nog positief.
In the water, it's almost like your feet like heavy.
Although Team Ihlathi was leading in the race for the flags, Team Amanzi is leading in the water.
Get on!
Get on! Get on! Go, Nico!
When we first went into the water, it was very hard paddling.
Okay, don't get on, don't get on.
Nico and Casey had a little bit of a slip. Oh no, it seems like the boards are crashing into each other. Yes, guys, it's so tight. The teams are literally head to head.
Sit down! Oh! Let's go!
After a time, I got my rhythm, Kiara got a rhythm, and we started moving.
Go! Go! Raiz was using the oar where I was paddling with my arms, laying on my stomach.
And now it looks like Team Ihlathi is in the lead by just an inch.
Nico, go faster! We are paddling all the way. And it was pretty hard. Nico, we're not gonna make it, I'm telling you.
Hey, guys, Team Amanzi seem to be struggling, even though their name means water.
Go! 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 I motivated my paddler, Raiz. We just kept going. We were aiming for the flag. Yeah! Don't lose the flag!
I'm the cripple. Get off.
Team Ihlathi has just reached the small island and are ready to grab their flag.
Me and Raiz, we agreed on one thing. He's the one who's gonna fetch the flags. And I ran a little bit and stopped.
Get the flag.
Come on, take it off. Go! Go! I didn't want both of us to fetch the flag and struggle while unclipping it. It's too much. I wanted it to go fast so we can get to the finish line. Quick!
Raiz has just grabbed the first flag.
We can stand up.
Okay, Casey, get off.
Get off.
Get off.
Okay, go. Go.
While Raiz was fetching the second flag, I pushed the boat into the water.
Run, Casey, run!
Toe ons by die eiland kom, toe kon Casey nie die vlaggie van die stok afkry nie. Ons het daar gesukkel en dit is waar ons tyd verloor het.
When we were on our way back into the water, Team Amanzi was still struggling to untie their flag.
Quick, Casey!
It's stuck.
When I saw Team Amanzi on their way, I was like, let's go. Then we ran back into the water.
Team Ihlathi is now back in the water with Team Amanzi right behind them.
Go! 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 Go!
Wait. Go. Gotta go.
Van daar af het alles net skeef geloop.
Go!
Uh-oh, it seems like Team Amanzi is struggling as Niku fell off the sap.
We can do it even if there's a wave.
The gap between us and Amanzi started early and it started getting bigger and bigger.
Team Ihlathi is taking advantage of Team Amanzi struggling to create a bit of a lead.
Nicky kept on falling off the sub.
Uh-oh, a second dip in the water for Team Amanzi.
Vooral Nico, van het een paar keer afgeval. Dit het 'n bietjie vir ons stadig gemaak.
It was really frustrating and it made me very angry, but I keep on laughing.
We saw that helping each other with the boat and the oar, it was delaying too much. So I took the oar, Raiz took the sub. Okay. And we both were like running very fast.
And here comes Team Ihlathi running all the way back to the shore.
We were really struggling, so we walked through all the water basically all the way.
When we got back to tag our other two members, Apiwe and Ethan were very ready.
And off goes the next two members of Team Ihlathi to fetch the first flag.
Ethan came up with the idea that when we taking the third flag, that he will run ahead and I will run behind him.
When we got on the beach, it was kind of tiring because we really walked through all the way and we had to still carry the sub, so it was kind of hard.
And the next two members of Team Amanzi are running for their first flag. They're a little bit behind Ihlathi. Can they catch up?
Our strategy was when Kyle was going to run, I was going to originally get the flag.
Pick up and turn.
Team Ihlathi has just hit the water for a second time.
When it was my turn to go, I was actually excited knowing that I was lost, and the last person is the one that actually decides who's going to win.
Oh no, Team Amanzi is lagging behind. Can they catch up to Ihlathi?
Yeah, I think you can go on now.
When you were going to the subs, our strategy was for me to lay down and Kyle to stand and row, but I think he felt it more comfortable to kneel. So while we were doing that, I think it was hard to get the flow of everything.
Get off! Run to that flag!
I was the person who went to take the flag. It was very easy. How did you take it off? But coming back, it was odd.
Come right the back now. Get on.
I was climbing, falling.
Come, get on. Wait, quick, they're coming. Don't jump.
At last, I managed to climb on, and we went, and it was very tiring.
Team Ihlathi is coming back with their final flag. Will they be the first to cross the finish line? With both teams waiting for the other team members to hit the shore, who's going to cross the finish line first? Let's wait to see.
Go Team Ihlathi! As I watched Apiwe and Ethan in the lead, I was very happy. We kept on cheering for them. We knew they would make it.
Get off. Go for it. Toe ons by die eiland kom, toe het Zara van die sap afgespring en sy het die vlag gaan haal.
We did the same strategy that we did from the previous, which was I get the flag and he stays behind.
Let's go! Okay, let's go. We can still catch it. Go with your arms. Get off quickly so we can make it straight. It's deep. Turn.
I was very scared when I got stuck on the sub, when I fell in the water, because the water was splashing in my face and it was a lot to take in.
Toe ek en Zara vassit in die middel van die see, dit was nogal scary vir 'n oomblik. Let's go.
But once we got there, I think we got the hang of it.
Come, get off. Yeah. Pick up.
Team Ihlathi has just come out of the water. Now all they need to do is cross the finish line. Come on, Team Ihlathi!
When I finished, I was very happy because my teammates were cheering.
And Team Ihlathi crosses the finish line first. There are winners of today's challenge. Woo! Congratulations, you guys!
When Apiwe and Ethan got out of the water, I was so happy and relieved.
Niku and Casey came and helped us.
Come on.
Ons het geleer as 'n span om saam te werk en nooit op te gee nie en nie net een persoon die meeste doen en die ander persoon niks doen nie. So alles was equal.
I enjoyed my time on Challenge SOS today. We all had fun at the end and that's all that matters to me.
Ons span het goed gedoen, al het ons nie gewen nie, het ons nog steeds goed gedoen en saamgewerk as 'n span om deel te neem in vandag. Dit was baie ongelooflik.
Come on, Team Amanzi, finish strong. And in true sportsmanship, Team Ihlathi is cheering Team Amanzi on. Yay! Well done, Team Amanzi. Shoo, guys, what a race. Kiara, Team Ihlathi won. How are you feeling about that?
I'm so happy, but I knew we would win.
Hey, I love the confidence. Now, Team Amanzi, you guys did your best, and that's all that counts. Kyle, how are you feeling about the challenge?
We could have done a bit better, but you know, we here for the fun and we did our best, and that in the end, that's all that matters.
Awesome. And Niku, you fell off your board a couple of times. What happened there?
Yeah, I was really disappointed that I fell off, but the dip was really nice.
Well, I'm sure you guys are so tired after having some fun in the sun with the support of Mother Nature. So tonight, make sure you hit your beds and rest. And speaking of hitting, in next week's challenge, you guys will be hitting the walls in an epic indoor rock climbing challenge. Have any of you guys done rock climbing before? Well, those of you that haven't, don't you worry, because you'll be all safely harnessed up. Next week, our two teams will be facing off in an epic indoor rock climbing challenge. But just because it's indoors doesn't mean it will be any less nerve-wracking. So are you guys up? Sup for next week's challenge? Yeah! Awesome. Now you guys at home, remember to go out there and challenge yourselves, because when life challenges you, you have a choice. You can sink or... Yes!